Friend, if you're just as nosy as me and you like to see what the divas are carrying in their bag these days, we're gonna go through mine. I made this bag. I'm so proud of her. And look, even the lining is cute. I think what's in my bag is the most timeless video to ever exist. Every single niche across every single platform has remixed what's in my bag. Of course, right at the very, very top is my current whip. I have it in this little tiny cute tote bag. It's the Mew top by Una Gill. You can see how much progress I've made on it actually. I need to try this top on. Maybe I will tonight. Friend, this make is literally taking me forever. But you can see I have my little cutie stitch marker on it too. I bring this project with me just because it's so small. Like it's one ball of yarn. You know, the needles are small and it fits in my little bag. Of course, we have my doll, my Hobonichi Weeks. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I fell off just a little bit. I always buy planners and like, you can see in January, I did all my washi tapes and I filled it out December. You can see I put so much effort into it literally up until the end of January. I will say when I was in school, it was a little bit easier for me to stay on top of my planning. But now that I'm out of school, you know, and I just vibe and I do my thing. I just love like how compact and skinny it is. And I feel like for it to be so small and lightweight, there's an ample amount of space to write into it. I'm kind of jumping back and forth in between this one and the Filofax one, but right now this is my girl. I have my little pouch that I keep my camera in. I thrifted this red pouch. I think it's real leather actually. It is really me and my wired headphones against the world. I'm proud to say I never bought AirPods. It has the old headphone jack though, so I use it on, this is my editing phone. How esoteric do I look? I love using wired headphones even more than like, what's it called? The over-the-ear headphones. I have those for the gym. This is like my travel setup. Like when I'm filming videos away from my home, this is all I need. This is my favorite notebook of all time. I've gone through so many different like project notebooks, so many different knitting notebooks. This is my favorite one. This is the Moleskine. It's the pocket one. I wanted to rebuy this notebook in this specific color, either in this size or the bigger size, and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't even know how long I've had this notebook. Moleskine used to be my favorite notebooks, but I don't know, I feel like as of lately their paper has gotten really thin. Like way back in the day, a Moleskine notebook would have really thick paper, almost like sketchbook paper. But this is my knitting notebook. It's little and it's compact. I feel like if I want to bring all of my knitting stuff out with me, to only have to carry this bag, that's not too much actually. To have my notebook and my whip and the bag that I carried it in, this would fit, I feel like, in a medium-sized handbag. I don't know what's going on. Is it because of the tariffs? Are y'all really just burning out my gum? But I cannot find the green one anywhere. That's the one that I like. I feel like that's the strongest one. That's the one that lasts the longest. Today I went to the gas station and then I ended up at CVS. Neither of them had the green one. And I'm like, y'all discontinuing it, or is it really the most popular one? Honestly, friend, most days, like if I'm not doing an entire thing, if I'm just running a really quick errand, I'll only carry this. Like this pouch has in the big pocket all of my cards, and then in the little pocket my chapstick. The fanny pack keychain from Bagoo, and it's holding on by my little carabiner. I've had this makeup bag forever. I don't know what material it is, but I love this. Most of the other makeup bags I have, they'll have kind of like that plastic like lining. I know that keeps the makeup bag clean, but for some reason when I have it, I don't know, I feel like it ends up dirtier and it's difficult to clean. So this one, when it gets dirty, I just put it in the washing machine. Right off the top, I have my 2 pens. Sometimes someone will ask to use a pen and I'm one of those people that I'm just like, girl, you about to return my pen or what? But I always have 2, you know, just in case. These are my favorite pens ever. Pentel RSVP. I don't know how to pronounce the brand, but I feel like they're the only pens that look like these. I feel like your handwriting looks better or worse depending on what kind of pen that you use. I feel like my handwriting looks the best when I use these pens. I like these pens also because I feel like the tip is small enough to where, you know, I can write really small in my planner and in my knitting notebook. This is my favorite Glossier perfume. It's the Glossier. Fran, I can't read the tiny little writing on the bottom of the perfume, but I think this is the only one that looks like this. I bought this sample at Sephora because I was like, I don't know if I should buy the full-size version. But I really like it. I feel like it's more of a, I was gonna say a winter scent, but maybe not even a winter scent. Honestly, I think you could wear this all year round. It's one of my favorite perfumes ever, but this is my favorite of the Glossier It's the Glossier U, this one. I have this Glossier Balm.com, the Wild Fig one. The color on this is literally so juicy, and I'm not gonna lie, friend, I fell for the packaging. I fall for the packaging. I fall for the marketing every single time. This is the Glossier Wild Fig Balm.com. I have my hand sanitizer, of course. I have the Touchland one. This is the, I don't know, the white one. I don't know if it has like a scent name or whatever, but like this is the one that I use. I don't know, I kind of like the Bath and Body Works like hand sanitizers a little bit better. I think this is really cute and it's fun how it sprays out. But if we're talking about effectiveness, if we're talking about scent, I like the Bath and Body Works ones better. I have this little lip balm from Starface. I don't really know how I feel too much about this lip balm. I haven't used it much. I think the shape of it makes it kind of awkward to like use on your lip, if that makes sense. I always have a million lip products on me because I feel like for some reason, no matter how many lip products I have, my lips are still always chapped and I can never find anything to use. But I have this one. Not gonna lie, I fell for the packaging on this one too. I love little tiny things. I don't know if you've been able to notice. I love little small things. My notebook is small. Friend, if you're trying to get your knit projects through TSA, don't even bother with the scissors. Get you one of these. Honestly, I carry my nail clippers with me to cut my yarn. Just because you never know when you're gonna end up in a situation where they're gonna check your bag. And the last thing that I want is them to check my knitting scissors. You feel me? So I use nail clippers to cut them, and then I have my darning needle because you literally never know when you're gonna need a darning needle. I have my Hello Kitty mirror, and I love her so much. I bought this forever ago on Poshmark. I don't know if it's the Hello Kitty MAC collaboration, the Sephora collaboration, but I think it's one of these. And I love this mirror so bad. I literally protect her with my life. My prized possession. I'm gonna be buried with her for sure. This is the lip gloss that I use, the Sephora one. I love this lip gloss because I feel like it's shiny, like, it's called the Colorful Gloss Balm. I have the clear one. It's shiny like lip gloss, but it's not sticky like lip gloss. It's more soothing like lip balm. And also, I love the tall, skinny. If we're on a stranded island and I can bring one makeup product with me, it probably wouldn't be this one, but I actually really love this one. This is top 5. If I could bring 5 with me, I would bring this one. My bag is almost empty. I have one more chapstick. I probably just bought this on the whim when I was at a store because I don't even use Chapstick, the brand. Like I said, my lips are always chapped, and for some reason, I have a million lip products, but I never have any of them on me, so I don't know. I don't even use this one. Oh my God, is that a mosquito? Oh my goodness, the sun is going down, the mosquitoes are out. This is my cue. Last thing in my bag, this is my hand cream. I'm literally running low, but I just bought a new one from Bath and Body Works when I was at the mall the other day. So yes, friend, this is what's in my bag when she's empty. What a cutie. And I tried to style it today too. If you are interested in making the pattern, I did make the smaller size, and you can see how much stuff fits in my bag. I feel like the bigger one is probably like, I don't know, like a travel tote or a market tote. This one's already pretty big. But yes, friend, as long as YouTube exists, I will watch a what's in my bag video. The sun is going down, the mosquitoes are out. I feel like this is my cue to get up out of here. Friend, let me show you what I got from the farmer's market. Normally when I go to the farmer's market, my idea is just to bring $20 and then I buy whatever my $20 can get me. I prefer to buy produce from the farmer's market when I can. First of all, the price is better, and then also the produce tastes better, especially for oranges. Those are my favorite fruits. And the oranges in the store are really hit and miss. Like, there are so many times that I'll go to the store and I'll buy oranges and they're not even sweet at all. But I got oranges from my favorite vendor. I always go to the same one when I go there. You know, the orange is straight off the tree when it's still got the stem on it. And then I also got these three pieces of fruit from the vendor. I asked the guy for 3 pears. He gave me 2 pears and an apple. We'll take it. I wasn't paying too close of attention, shame on me. But I traditionally like the yellow pears, and I like my pears to be really soft. Like almost when you like touch it and like your nail digs into it. Those are the best pears. But this is what I have. Altogether, this was $10 minus the orange that I ate at the park. Strawberries at the grocery store to me are never sweet enough. Where I live, there's a lot of like individual vendors during the summertime on the street selling strawberries. That's the best place to get strawberries. Since I was a kid, that's where we get strawberries. Honestly, strawberries at the grocery store, I would say hit or miss, but mainly it's miss, at least where I'm at. Strawberries have to be sweet. So not only do you need to eat them while they're in season, which is right now, but I have to get them from like a local farmer. And then the last thing that I got is my spinach. I always get the spinach from the same vendor. The guy hooks it up. This was 2 for $5. The only thing is I feel like when I buy spinach like in the little bunch like this, not even just from the vendor, even when I go to the grocery store, I feel like my spinach wilts so fast. You know, spinach, when you cook it down, it does get skinny anyways, but when I eat it, I try to like, you know, make like a lot at a time, just because I feel like, I don't know, when you buy fresh spinach, it wilts like kind of fast. So yes, friend, that is everything that I got from the farmer's market. I'm going to make my dinner and then we're gonna knit a little bit tonight. I'm trying to think, is tonight gonna be the night that I try on the Mew top? I want to see if it fits, and I feel like I've done a really decent amount of rib to where this would be a good time to try it on. Before I put on my sleep clothes and I wash my face, friend, we have to get into this OOTD. Mostly everything is thrifted, of course. My I Heart New York shirt. Actually, I wanted one of these shirts forever, and I found this at the thrift store in my size, so it was meant to be. My camo hat, we love her. I thrifted this as well, and it matches my Crocs. My jeans are American Eagle. Of course, I wear these jeans like every day. I literally own 2 pairs of jeans, and these are one of the pairs. And then this is what the look was giving with the bag. I feel like this bag is literally perfect for this look. Get into the look. Get into the look. I know for sure I was the coolest person at the farmer's market. You can see this is how much progress that I've made. It's actually taking me a really long time to get here with the 2mm needles and the sport weight yarn. But I feel like I've knit enough of the ribbing to be able to try it on. Very, very, very nervous to do this part actually. The first time that I made the top, I made the medium size and it was absolutely way too small. So I restarted and I made the biggest size. You know, 2x2 rib stretches out just a little bit, so I'm feeling hopeful, but I need to try it on at this point because I don't want to continue and then it ends up not fitting. I wanted to do it for a long time, but the cast on was over 200 stitches, and so the thought of having to transfer over 200 stitches to scrap yarn was scaring the hell out of me. This is like over a month worth of knitting. I do not want to continue if it's not going to work. I have my scrap yarn right here and I have my darning needle. We're just going to pick up all of the stitches on the knit and then I'm gonna try it on. Friend, I'm literally so nervous for this part. My biggest thing is I don't want to drop any stitches just because this yarn is so thin It's really hard to like pick up stitches once you drop them. Friend, please keep me in your thoughts while I attempt to do the impossible. Quick outfit change to make trying on the Mew top just a little bit easier. So the top is officially off the needles and this is what it's looking like. It's looking a little tiny, but we know 2x2 ribbing can be deceitful. Taking the 200 stitches off the needles though, I will say was not as nerve-wracking as I thought. You know what? I'm not too mad about it. And I do have my shirt on underneath it too. It fits barely, I would say. I think it fits good enough for me to continue with the pattern and finish it. The famous Mew top, is it size inclusive? No, it's not. If you are interested in knitting the Mew top, I think if you're any bigger than me, it's not gonna work for you. It's barely working for me and I knit the biggest size. I'm trying to see how much more of the rib I should do. Should I just stop it here and crop the shirt? No. I'm connected to all these balls of yarn. I'm gonna walk across the room and try to get the tape measure. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe like 4 or 5 centimeters I'll knit more. I know this is like a really popular pattern. After I finish this Mew top, I am going to kind of freehand my own pattern to make one that fits a little bit better using yarn that I like to use. But for now, I'm not too mad about it. Considering that I've been knitting on this for a few months, and I really love the yarn. I'm going to finish the top and then it's just going to be like a super fitted top. But this is the update so far. I'm feeling hopeful again. I feel like I had been knitting on that project just in a circle over and over and over for months and months and months. And now that I have, you know, like a substantial amount and I think if it's good enough, I'm excited to actually finish the project. I will update the project in Ravelry for anyone who's interested. The fact that I'm almost done the ribbing is making me really happy. Because once I'm done with the ribbing, I feel like it'll start looking a little bit more like a top. This will probably be one of my last times knitting with sport weight yarn. But for now, this is the Mew top and she's cute. I thought taking the stitches off of the needle to try it on was the worst part. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think the real struggle is going to be putting them back on the needles. Friend, it's getting really late and it's gonna take me a hot minute to put these stitches back on the needles. I will be updating this project in Ravelry. I will not leave you hanging. I'm also on Instagram most days. So if you want to follow along, you know where to find me. Thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today and I will see you in my next one. Bye.